I know, here we are, another boring video, I know. The dogs are pounding on the door, I didn't let them in. But I did get something in the mail. From Antique Electronic Supply again. And see if I can open this up with this knife. Without cutting myself. I got that one there glued good there, ain't that one? I don't know why this time here they sent it in a box. The last time they sent stuff in an envelope. Yeah, I think it's almost the same amount of stuff. So I don't know why they bother with a box. Come on, Joe. Alright. So, here we go. Okay, of course they used typical, a lot of stuffing, a lot of paper. So it was wrapped up in that lump. And here we are. A lump and a lump. Whoop. And then we have more of this stuff. Oh, that's what they did. Put your leftover caps and put them in bubble wrap. Wrap them both up. Yeah, well, Antique Electronic Supply was having their 15% off sale. I figured, well, I better buy some more caps too, just to be safe. These are double 32 microfarad at 600 volts. No, 500 volts. So I got 2 of them, plus I had another one, so altogether I got 3 of these. And these are taped and stapled together, so they can't open them. Now let's see what these are. They're the orange dip stuff. And if I can see if we got enough light. Can't read that. Blind as a bat again. My typical problem. Oh yeah, that's 0.02 at 630 volts. So yeah, these are more useful ones. So yeah, as it is, let's get that. I just finished cataloging rifles and handguns I've bought over the last 3 years, because it's time for me to renew my federal firearms collectors and relics license. So one of the questions they ask on the renewal form is, how many guns have you bought in the last 3 years on your license? So I had to make a list of what I bought. I just finished going through the cabinets in my display cabinet. So it turned out it was 11 rifles. You can see all those, I don't know. You can read those at all. Depends on if this thing can focus or not. There's 11 rifles there. And 5 handguns. So that's what I have altogether. This is what I bought on my license over the last 3 years. Not what I bought when I didn't have a license and I went through the same old routine. I had to go ahead and go through, get the background checks and all that done. We still have that here in Nevada. And now the penalty is even stiffer now than it was before if you don't. So I'm doing that. I got that done. And then today I got a message from Ron. The last couple of days he's been trying to get his long wire antenna up in the Azores on the island of Flores. So he finally got it up yesterday, finished it yesterday, and started working with it this morning. and I'll just show you on my computer what he's already done in just 2 hours is on code is what he's been using primarily. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus over here. Let's see if it'll see it. It may be too bright, I don't know. So if it is, I will go ahead and just read it. He worked Denmark, Finland, Russia, Serbia, somebody in the United States, and N2, wherever that is, Germany, Spain, Croatia, England, Lithuania, Asiatic Russia, and another one in Germany. So, and he's still continuing to do even more now. I mean, he's once he gets started, he doesn't stop. I mean, he's a real ham. But he really likes to use code. Not that he can't use voice, he can, but he's just over the years he's learned to read and send code fairly quickly. I mean, I think he said he sends at least between 25 and 30 words a minute. And I remember I went to take my test years ago when I tried to do it. At the end it was 13 words a minute you had to do it. I choked. I only did 10. So I doubt whether I can do much more than that even now. And but now they've dropped the code requirement. So and I found out too when he's back there on the island of Flores, which is like 600 miles away from the mainland of Portugal in the Atlantic. So you would think it would be cold. It's not. Exactly the opposite. It's tropical. It's like you're in Hawaii. He has bamboo growing all over the place around his house back there. And everything is just totally green because they get so much rainfall. Yeah, so he's been actually cutting down weeds and everything else, and even using herbicide he's not supposed to use unless you have a license. Yeah, he's been doing all that back there, and meeting cousins and going to these Portuguese festivals and stuff back there. It seems these people, all they do is eat most of the time. They're always having a big get-together there somewhere. And we have a bunch of cousins back there. That's why he's been going back there for 20 years. This is on the Portuguese side of our family. My grandmother and grandfather came from that island, and their parents did too. So there's this cousins on top of cousins on cousins, and over the years, you know, it's just built up. Even though the island only has about 3,500 residents, a lot of them are related to us. So he hasn't had any problem as far as getting people to ask him to dinner or whatever. He does it all the time. So, and anyhow, he's worked with the government there. The local mayor has helped him out in some of his projects and stuff like that because it's great for the tourist trade and all that. And he finally just told me he finally got word that his chainsaw will be coming this week. It's in customs right now, and then he can start on his next project, building the bridge across the river so he can get to the property he bought last year that has the 1800 built mill on it. They actually have the 2 millstones actually were still intact, and he's already contacted one of his stonemason friends back there, and he told me, yeah, only be a couple of days he could probably get the building back in shape. So that'll be some other project. So he'll probably have some videos coming. Hopefully I can patch them in at some point. But yeah, that's about it for now. I'm just going to go ahead and quit right now while I'm ahead, before my voice is totally gone. And so that's going to be it for now, and see you guys later.